Here is everything you need to know about today's meeting between U.S. officials and Ukrainian officials inside of Miami. Let's break it down. It was around 10:30 this morning when a meeting between U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio, the U.S. Envoy for Peace Steve Witkoff, and Trump's son-in-law Jared Kushner sat down with Ukrainian representatives. On the Ukrainian side, it was the National Security and Defense Council secretary who essentially led everything with other Ukrainians there. Interesting side note, this took place in Steve Witkoff's own private golf club inside of Miami. When the talks were over, we heard from Marco Rubio, who said that the talks were very productive and that they were focused not on just ending the war in Ukraine, but also Ukraine's long-term stability. The Ukrainian side kind of echoed the same thing, but also said that Ukraine had made substantial progress towards a dignified peace and that both sides had aligned on the core goals, that is, security, sovereignty, and durable peace. Behind the scenes, as we've reported before, the conversations were quote-unquote tough but constructive, because there truly was a lot they needed to dig into, such as security guarantees and where the land is going to be divided up. Ultimately, Steve Witkoff wanted those two things locked up before they went to Putin sometime next week, which could be anywhere between the 2nd and the 5th. But the main goal of these talks were to essentially go back to that 28-point plan that Witkoff was trying to push onto Trump, which then got revised to 19, and then they want to solidify a few of those parts before then presenting them formally to the Russians. The Russians do have a copy. They're not happy about it, but there's going to be a little bit of an update to it when Witkoff goes out there. We did hear from Zelensky once the meeting was over and after he was briefed. He had taken a telegram and then later on X to say, "It is important that the talks have a constructive dynamic and that all issues were discussed openly with a clear focus on ensuring Ukraine's sovereignty and national interest. I am grateful to the United States, to President Trump's team, and to the President personally for the time that's being invested so intensely in defining the steps to end the war. We'll continue working. I look forward to receiving a full report from our team during a personal meeting." And that, my friends, is that. We really haven't gotten much after those things, and it kind of makes you wonder how the conversation actually went. From what we're hearing, yeah, it was intense, but it seems like it went really well. But then again, we'll see what happens next week once the Russians get the full report. But let me know what you think about all of this in the comment section below. I'll be sure to keep you updated, so please do share my videos and follow me for more.